We had never really experienced having or living around a child like Mark, and so we really didn't know what to expect.
We tried to think of something for Gina for work, and we had no idea what we was going to do with her.
Some parents have never envisioned employment for their son or daughter, believing that because of the nature of their son's or daughter's disability, this was a far-off dream. New possibilities are on the horizon. Many families envision their family member with a disability as a valued, contributing member of society with much to offer others.
She had a maturity beyond her years in terms of being able to communicate with adults. She's always been so friendly and outgoing and uninhibited. And so I think her family always knew that she would find her way.
Many families of a child or adult with a disability have a vision of their child working someday, but have no idea how to go about it.
We didn't really know how to make it all happen. And so we worked with the Ollie Webb Center, and they were immensely helpful in steering us on the right course.
Building and using personal networks has proven to be an effective way in which families can foster employment of people with disabilities. Personal relationships family members have within their community have acted as a starting point in getting people with disabilities a job.
I knew Matt, not personally, but his dad has bowled with us for several years, and Matt would always come with his dad bowling. So I knew Matt through that.
And it was his desire to return to Jensen Printing, and so we made the request that Seth come back to work, and is there any work that he could work on a regular basis.
Families with a vision for employment know they can't do it alone. They recognize that it takes the same vision of the school, the employer, and others in the community who will provide a strong network to broaden employment opportunities for people with developmental disabilities.
He's worked with a job developer to find him a job, and she's done a very good job of doing that and learning who he was and what some of his strengths were, and finding something that would be workable for the employer and for Kevin.
Some parents heard that their child may lose their eligibility health benefits or Social Security.
I think we can handle whatever the outcomes are for that. I don't ever want him to slip into the cracks and not be able to reestablish himself if need be. But we right now, with what he makes, we are able to get him back and forth to work and do what we can.
We got it figured out pretty much, so whatever he does make, because he doesn't make a whole lot that I know of anyhow, because he has to pay rent on here, and his lights and his heating and that kind of stuff too.
Some parents have also heard that no jobs are available or that employers don't want to hire a person with a developmental disability. Maybe the person with a disability doesn't use words to communicate. Maybe transportation isn't readily available, or accommodations will need to be made so that person with the disability is able to do their job.
He does have a speaker that he uses. He started out with it, but I guess he just fell into the routine of his work schedule that he really didn't use it, nor did we require him to use it. It worked out for both ends of us.
The only accommodation we did make after his hire was the method of him clocking in and out. The system we use is a computer, and it's very confusing for anyone not knowing how to use a computer. And we just basically took that out of the equation, and that was the only stressful thing in his job. And now it works great.
Just as we ask all children what they want to be when they grow up, the possibilities must be endless for all children with and without disabilities.
Kevin does a wonderful job. Today, I don't think Kevin really has any struggles. He knows exactly what's expected of him, and he does a great job.
She's more involved with us now than she was before. Otherwise, we wouldn't see her all day. She would be upstairs. She likes to be with the family now.
Families believe employers must be educated about what people with disabilities can contribute to the workforce. They also believe that employers must understand that ongoing communication and allowing for support when it is needed is imperative and successful outcomes for the employer, the employee, and the business.
I think we want all of our children to be productive, to be active in the community, and I think anyone can go as far as they want to. You just have to help them reach their potential, and I don't think there's anything that any of us can't do if we really try.